I'm Baldy, and you're making the merge.
Baldy.
We can very well win this.
I'm a dog person now.
Line them up, let's knock them down.
You told me your dog was sick. I'd say, I'm coming over.
You know, I crack open a coconut and they didn't cheer for me.
You're either in Survivor or you're not.
It's not about the $1 million.
What's it about?
All I want to do is win 1 million hearts.
It's not about money.
No, it's not.
It's about the 1 million hearts.
Hello, I'm making the f***ing merge, baby.
Mary! She's just always here.
Yes, she is.
That is going to be the only thing she says all episode, but she is here. She's live. She's laughing. She's laughing.
Hey, why don't we do something we haven't done in a little bit and read a review?
Oh, thanks for setting that up without me being prepared.
Hey, but the magic of editing is I can take out the 10-second silence or whatever.
No, we'll talk through the silence. We'll talk through the silence.
Reviews, they claim reviews help people find the show. That's what they say.
Who's they?
I don't know. It's what they say
Big
on other
podcast?
podcasts. Like other podcasts are like, what if it's not true?
It's just some guy said it and
it's just been passed down from podcast to podcast.
That's what they say.
All right.
That's what they said.
2 weeks ago, Sydney Alice said, "Let's go Steelers."
Whoa.
Every episode feels like catching up with my hilarious Survivor-obsessed friends. I laugh out loud and always end up nodding along with their takes.
Thank you, Sydney. But I don't like the Steelers part, even though it's my team. I know what you're getting at.
She didn't. Yeah, she didn't get to. She didn't explain it, so you could just take it as she's also just a Steelers fan.
Okay, yeah,
like Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
Aaron Rodgers. Yeah,
instead of Flint and
your Lord and Savior, favorite person, Aaron Rodgers.
yeah, smelling salts, baby.
That's right. That's right.
Do we have
Anti-vax.
Hey, I'm gonna ignore that part. So. You want to crack open this coconut?
Yeah, let's crack it open.
Let's crack open the coconut. Actually, before we do that, one of my favorite things to do recently is to correct Chase because it makes him very angry. Yeah. So I want to bring up how Chase said spiritualism, like Shannon was doing spiritualism on the last podcast. I looked it up, and spiritualism is a specific thing where you're trying to contact the dead.
Hey, maybe that's what I meant.
I got to be honest with you. Shannon's most definitely done spiritualism before. I can tell you that right now.
Oh, man, what an episode for her this week.
Man, what an episode.
It's a big time Shannon
Heavy Shannon, heavy Sage.
Heavy,
not that they're not that.
Wow,
guys, it's
we do not talk about women's bodies on making the merge. How often have we said that, Bran?
Not
that you should
objectify
know
women.
it by now.
They're heavy. I don't know what to say. Heavily featured.
Okay,
that's what I meant.
So we start on the Hina tribe. Post-tribal, they ask Jason if he wants to talk, and it's awkward. And he's like, "I'm just happy to be here." And, and he says various other things that you say when you're being held hostage. And then in a confessional, Savannah is loving it. She's like, Savannah's loving life. She's living the survivor dream. But here's where we get our first bit of war talk. There was a lot of war talk in this episode.
What was up with
too much war?
More like Savannah Cheney. Am I right?
Hey, political humor. We do it all.
We love it.
That's right. Spiritualism.
Now you just make me sound like I'm the dude from 30 Rock. I'm just Tracy Morgan. Spiritualism.
Savannah says, "We didn't start a war tonight. You know who started it? The old Hina tribe with their stupid chant. You gave us no choice. We have to destroy all of them now." Okay, she didn't say that last part, but that was the vibe.
I mean, I would have, I watched the episode and I still believed you.
So you mean to tell me that had they not done their chants, none of this would have ever happened?
I think it's fun. We had some people in the live chat last night that was annoyed that they kept bringing up this war, but I think it's fun.
I love a war. I'm just saying,
too.
like, this is every season, though. Every season, the tribes are like, well, we got to stay, fill in the blank strong.
Right.
We got to get off the minority tribe member or whatever. This season is like the only reason, and we want this on the record, the only reason why this is happening is they pushed us. They pushed us too far with their chance.
We wouldn't want to eliminate the other tribe.
It could have been anybody. It could have been me.
Yeah.
I would have volunteered for tribute if it wasn't for that Hina tribe.
But they did their chance.
It's great that they voted out somebody, but they're like, you know what? I mean, this isn't the first move in this war. The real one is they chanted. So therefore,
that's right. Yes,
anything goes after you chant.
Yes. Yeah, the chanting is the equivalent of gun.
Mm-hmm.
in the game of Survivor.
Like the first shot.
Yeah.
Someone last night said, it might have been one of you guys. No, Bran, you weren't there last night. Someone said, why do they keep talking about a war? Was someone the Archduke Franz Ferdinand of this game?
I missed that comment. Let's talk about Shannon now, our favorite person.
We cannot play this every time she talks today. We cannot. We'll be here
Why
all day.
not?
It's only
so
11 seconds.
Guys, that's
Bran.
PD singing that. Isn't it beautiful?
Beautiful.
Yeah, I had to try to do my time machine falsetto like Bran did for a while.
Survivor time machine.
So it's
People don't think that
nighttime.
was me.
Yeah.
Chase, you sing it.
The Shannon thing or the time machine?
Whatever you want.
No.
Okay. It's nighttime, and Shannon is saying something to Steven, and we don't really know because they cut her off. She was like, I think when we get to the merge, and then they just cut to Steven. What I love about this is that even after Steven's confessional, we still don't know what Shannon said.
I know what Shannon said.
Well, she started to say it, and then they cut to Steven. So, we didn't really get to.
But is this the
hear
part
it.
where she talks about her game plan?
We heard 2 sentences of it, and then they cut her off.
Yeah, but we got a pretty good. So
Yeah, pretty good idea. But
she just wants to get 2 people. She wants to make a mega alliance, 2 people from each tribe. No one will see it coming. Which honestly,
It's a good strategy.
pretty good strategy.
Yeah.
Pretty. I'm not one to give Shannon credit, but pretty good. Is that you on the guitar?
Fair weather. That's a GarageBand loop. I didn't play
Oh,
that.
No, dude, you got to take credit for that,
I
man.
could play it, but I
take credit
didn't.
for
Yeah, you could have.
Yeah.
play
I
anything.
really appreciated how Shannon started. She's like, hey, by the way, and then cuts to Steven, and he's like, Shannon's talking crazy.
Yeah.
Can you believe this?
I love that he's also like, not that we have coffee, but I need my coffee first before.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. He's like,
We
we don't
start-
get coffee,
Yeah,
but
I need-
give me some coffee before I talk to Shannon.
Yeah, the equivalent of coffee in Survivor is like what? Being awake
Let me
for
ask
2
you
hours.
guys a question, because you guys drink coffee.
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah.
I
me
famously
too.
have only had 1 cup, which was on this show last season.
Yeah, from Whataburger.
Do you think that you would struggle not having coffee on the island?
I would prepare beforehand.
Yeah, I'd be fine.
The minute that I find out that I've made it to Survivor,
You're making some
I,
life changes.
I would stop drinking coffee right there.
100%.
Yeah, I would stop drinking coffee. I'd start playing Dance Dance Revolution. I think.
To get into shape,
Yeah,
even though
that-
you run a lot.
Well,
and bike
maybe
a
it
lot?
doesn't help you because there's a guy who played that game a lot on this season.
Oh,
boy.
Yep. Well, we're going to keep talking about Shannon. Shannon's throwing Sage under the bus to Alex and
Yeah.
Steven while also talking about being a genuine person. But MC and Steven are creeped out by Shannon. Christina likes Shannon. And then we have MC and Steven trying to warn Christina about Shannon, but she's struggling with it because we know, because of Jesus, Christina really loves Shannon because
Yeah.
she's got the cross necklace.
She wore it, and that was all that she needed. That was all she needed. This is a tough episode. If the episode's goal was to make me dislike Shannon more, mission accomplished.
It was weird how big of an edit she got this week when she
She's
had
get-
nothing to do with.
She's getting. I just want to be like, she's getting a villain edit, and the villain edit for her is just like, how about Jesus? Like that's, and it's working, guys. She's the villain, and like the worst thing that she does is try to get everybody together.
A lot of people were
you know.
saying that Savannah was getting the villain edit, but I agree with you. I think Shannon is definitely getting the villain edit.
I mean, Savannah's getting the
Aggressive. player.
Yeah, I think she. Yeah, I love her edit. Personally, but
Women be aggressive. Am I right, ladies?
yeah.
Yeah, ladies in the chat. So small guy Jason,
Oh, small guy.
he says the ball is in his court to change the game. He's trying to break the us versus them mentality, and he wants to get close to fellow nerd Jawan. But then we're led to believe maybe Jawan is an option because this just in, Savannah hates his guts. He's taken her water bottle. He's taken her bag. She says that he might be on the bottom instead of Jason.
Yeah, she does not like Jawan.
Well, to be fair, he stole her bag and put sticks in it. And then
So
this
funny.
week,
Didn't do that.
this week took her water bottle instead of his own.
Yeah.
And then this is the part I thought was so crazy. she was like, wait, that's my water bottle. And he goes to his bag, pulls his water bottle out of his own bag, and was like, oh, oops, this is mine. Where did you get the other water bottle from?
I think it was hanging. I think they hang them on the tree.
Oh.
Like there's like a hook that some of them were hanging on. But like,
still,
do they all look the same? Like, what are the distinguishing factors of
they have their
like,
initials
you can,
on
yeah. So I mean, yeah, if you're all hanging relatively identical water bottles on a tree branch, maybe look before you grab it.
Yeah. We can hear directly from the source.
Okay, we're hearing from the source.
Who? Savannah?
Yes, she tweeted about
I thought you were going to call her.
Yeah, I'm going to call her.
This just in with reporter Savannah. Because she's a reporter. That was the bit I did there. Because sometimes when there's breaking news and they do the beep beep beeps.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that.
Can we isolate you making that
Sure,
noise?
yeah,
and then next time when I talk about Savannah, we'll play that.
Yeah.
So what she said was it takes literally 2 seconds to check someone's bag / bottle for their initials.
Or X'd it.
Yeah, she X'd it. X gonna give it to you.
Thank you. Yeah, okay, so she's just saying, like, in my defense, like, I don't have any problem. Like, I wouldn't want somebody touching my water bottle out there. Like, there's not really any way to really clean it.
No, and then, I mean, this is cutting ahead a little bit, but Jawan is listening into her conversations and stuff. I think Jawan, he might just be a little obsessed with her.
You think so?
Yeah, why are you so obsessed with her?
Do you think
we'll talk about that, but I don't think
he's into her?
I mean, probably. I mean, it's only her that he's getting this stuff confused.
It is weird. It feels like he's doing a shoe bandit thing, but they didn't show you that he's
doing
like,
it?
Yeah, it's just
He's
like
the Savannah Bandit.
Yeah, he's the Savannah Bandit.
It's like the Savannah
Bananas.
Bananas.
The Savannah Bananas coming to ESPN.
Back to Kelly. Did I say that right?
Kella.
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 It's like
Hella.
Okay.
Yeah, like Helen Keller.
Yes. Okay.
Or yeah.
Alex catches a crab and Shannon screams, "Survivor Daddy, let's go."
Oh, yeah, I heard that. I thought I misheard that because no one talked about it.
It just happened so fast.
Survivor Daddy.
Sage
go.
is watching from the distance, judging Shannon. She's talking in a confessional about how she sees Shannon as somebody who changes how they talk from person to person and somebody who uses something you value to get close to you. And I hate Jonathan so much, but that kind of sounds like Charles Manson.
Dude, why do you hate Jonathan? We need to get over this rage that you have.
Hate Jonathan.
I don't think me and Bran do at all. Do you,
Kristen
Bran?
hates him. I hate him. Yeah.
I think he's nice.
That's even
We're
worse.
pretty indifferent all the way around, but I think he's nice.
That's even worse.
Aaron Rodgers hates him.
Dude, how
Anyways,
about this? How about the Sage edit this episode?
It's so funny.
Like,
Yeah.
I love Sage.
I mean,
like
she's-
this is a great episode for Sage because she's 100% correct.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
exactly what Shannon is doing. It's clear as crystal, and like her facial. Like the reaction shots that she was doing when people weren't looking, like just like it was so funny. And then when she, jumping ahead just a little bit, when she finally does get to have a conversation about Shannon with other people, she's so like the way that she's reacting to finally being able to talk about this is so funny.
Like her team scored a touchdown.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love
Can I
Sage
say
Hate
something?
Shannon. I do like this song. I do
It's
like
so
it.
good.
It's really nice.
I was going for cult. Did I get the cult energy?
Yeah, you did great.
It's really good.
But I do want to say if either of Sage versus Shannon is a great rivalry.
Yeah,
I think that's going to be our first like merge blow up.
I agree. I also think that if they can both manage to stay in this game long term, I think when we look back at this season, we'll probably think of this season as the Sage versus Shannon season.
It certainly is possible.
Unless
Certainly
that
is possible.
tribe loses next week.
And then
because
it's
then the
over,
following week is merge, I think.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, it's-
no. Actually, I don't know if you guys picked up on this. Did you guys watch the preview for next week?
Oh, another switch up?
We're getting another tribe swap.
Yeah.
3 tribes. We're going from 2 tribes to 3 tribes next week.
What? for 1 week and then we do the merge?
I don't know. Maybe they might not do
Making
the
the
merge so
merge.
quickly.
Well, they'll do the
We're making the
mergatory
merge.
at week 6.
Well,
Next week is week 5.
They could switch it up. We might not do the mergatory this season.
Hey, you know what? Just because it's how it's always been doesn't mean that's how it's going to be.
Okay, you're right.
In the future,
I made a classic Survivor mistake of
Jeff
expecting
Probst would
something.
be yelling that in your face.
He would be saying, "PD, what the fuck? This is not okay."
Don't use what has happened
As reference for the future.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Even though, we don't change things anymore.
And we don't talk about Love Island.
Well, let me just say this. I think so far this season, they've shown that they're
Hello,
willing to-
I'm making the merge, baby.
Sorry.
Thanks, Mary.
Love you.
They've shown that they're willing to pivot a little bit, I think. I think the edit we're seeing this season is different from the past few seasons.
Yeah, it's like we're gonna focus on Sage and Shannon over the Segretti gets nothing, but we're
There's also Jawan and Savannah, and
Yeah,
we're
that's true.
seeing a lot more of them at camp this season.
I think what they're, and I think Jeff alludes to this a little bit post challenge, but I think the heat is kind of causing people's fuses to be a little bit shorter.
Oh,
there is a lot of tension,
There is.
especially in this episode, between a lot of different people. And I do think the heat probably has something to do with it, because it seems like everybody is really struggling
Yeah.
to just not get annoyed,
Yeah.
which I get. All right, where are we at now?
where we're at now is the greatest quote of the new era.
Oh, wow.
And we have no context for
That's a
how
big
this
claim.
conversation.
Sounds like something I would have said.
But no, this isn't hyperbolic.
Is it by the best player of the new era?
Yes, that's right. Or Chase would say that. But it's not hyperbole whatsoever, because we got no context for this conversation, how it started. But we are taken straight to Shannon saying, you can get high off anything. Goats get high off hay. Jesus got high off God.
Yo.
The greatest quote of the new era, of any era, potentially.
And it if memory serves, they're showing everybody, Kristen's kind of in on
Christina,
sorry. And then it cuts over to Sage, and I feel like I might be, making up this memory in my mind. I feel like Sage does a full Jim in the Office look at the camera you kidding me right now? What a quote. What a thing to say.
Incredible.
Yeah.
I think because the second part was so absurd that people lose sight of how absurd the first part was, which is goats get high off hay.
Yeah.
No, they don't. They just eat it. They just eat it. There's no high happening.
You don't know that for sure.
Did you look that up? Do we know that for sure?
I'm pretty sure grass isn't psychoactive.
Well, it's not grass. It's hay.
Hey,
It's
whatever.
hay.
It's a
Grass.
kind of.
And you know what else is wheat? You know what wheat is? Grass. Dead grass.
All right, whatever.
Smoking
Spiritualism.
grass.
Hey, don't bring up my past failures to cover up your own. I'm gonna look this up though.
Yeah.
Do goats get high on
hay?
It's gonna give you a wellness check number.
HAY.
No, goats do not get high on hay.
Is this the AI write up, or is somebody actually asked this?
Yeah, it's the first
Can
thing
you
that popped
find a
up.
Quora? Did Shannon get on Quora 10 years ago and say, can goats get high off
There
hay?
is a Quora from 7 years ago, but it's not do goats get high on hay. It's are goats or cows ever fed marijuana leaves? Do they eat them in the wild?
Did Ozzy leave that comment?
Hey, click that.
Okay, yeah.
Now you've piqued my interest.
Yeah.
What does random person on the internet say to them?
One person responded.
Okay.
I really can't tell you if they're fed marijuana, but I will tell you a true and funny story.
Okay.
A neighbor boy of ours wanted to plant 6 marijuana plants in our field. We let him. He tended these plants every day until they were ready for harvest. He had protected them with tomato cages.
For harvest.
The day before harvest, he came over and said, "Tomorrow I am coming for my plants." The next day, he arrived at our door with tears in his eyes because the cows had knocked over his cages and ate all of his plants. It did the cows no harm, but they did seem to be very content. So obviously, if they found them in the wild, they would eat them.
Okay. I like how they said, I can't answer this, but I can answer this. I actually have a very specific story answering the question that you just asked.
I'm the only person that has this actual
There's
experience.
really no way for me to know.
Unless those cows had a lighter, then I don't think the cows got high.
What about edibles? Is that how that works? I don't do drugs.
They don't have an oven either. Sage wants to... So, moving on. Sage wants
I feel
people.
like you know a lot about this.
Sage wants people to realize Shannon is a shark, not a seal. She's accusing people of doing a poverty. I mean, she's accusing Shannon, not people. She's accusing everybody of flirting with Alex. It's weird.
Who wouldn't know?
She's accusing Shannon of doing a poverty on Alex. That's how she referred to it. She's like, she's trying to poverty him. Alex talks to Steven about
verb of poverty.
flirting with somebody that's doing a poverty.
She's trying to write a best-selling novel.
Yeah, good girls
Memoir.
go far.
Bad girls
go
farther.
short. But further at various times.
Bad girls on TV do good.
Yes, that's it.
Exactly. So
Bye.
post Shannon's povertying on Alex, Alex talks to Steven about Shannon, and as we know, Steven thinks Shannon is creepy and playing too hard. So Steven is like, no, Shannon bad. And Alex is like, whoa, Shannon bad? No way. And then they talk to Sage about it, and Sage is so relieved that everybody's finally realizing that Shannon is, as she says, a shark, that she let out a big scream.
Yeah.
And then they told
Touchdown!
her that Shannon was targeting her, and she's like, let's go. I knew it. So she was way too excited to find out she was a target.
She was really excited to find out that.
But I get it. You know when you don't like someone, but everybody else seems to like them?
Yeah.
And it's like, what? Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
She said, what was it? She said that it's on, girl.
Yeah, it's on, girl.
It's on.
It's like Gone Girl.
But
it's on, girl.
and less like faking your own death.
You know, we saw a lot of Steven this episode.
we did see a lot of Steven.
No, so a lot
Made
of
me
Steven.
feel good about my pick of Steven.
Yeah. You should. I like that pick.
Thank you.
Yeah, you
I
should
like
feel
Steven.
great about it.
You know who should really feel great, though? Bran, who has not lost a single person on his tribe.
I don't know what
4
to do
weeks
with
hasn't
this.
lost
I don't know what to
somebody.
do with-
Rizzo talks about mukbang.
Yeah.
What's that?
Well,
I'm not going to Google
He
it.
explained it.
He did he?
So this is what he said, and I was not. The fact that you guys don't know made me feel better.
Oh, I know what it is.
Oh, you know
How do you
mukbang?
know?
Yeah, I know what a mukbang,
Well,
mukbang is.
You guys
Mukbang.
just said you just said you didn't know.
I don't know.
Well, I didn't know either, but he explains it. So it's you watch videos of people
eating
eating
and talking.
foods
Yeah.
and talking about it. It's called a mukbang.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like a very popular. I mean, it was really big like 10 years
why
ago.
do they call it that?
I don't know.
Sounds gross.
It does sound gross.
Me and the high vibes women's community of Boston, we're not with that.
Mukbang.
Guys, we're going to be in Boston next week.
Yeah, we are.
So
I'm not
let
going.
us know. DM us on Instagram.
It's time for everybody's favorite part of the greatest social experiment in history. It's journey time, actually.
It's
I
not
forgot
everybody's
it's
second
the
favorite
it's
part
not
of the
challenge
episode.
time with Chase.
Oh yeah.
Everybody, people are talking about
People
it.
are talking
People don't
about
like the journey.
Rizzo is a beautiful lesbian.
Rizzo is a beautiful lesbian.
People don't like journeys.
Journeys
No,
suck.
they don't. But not mine. My journeys are cool.
Your journeys are cool.
We
Petey's
had Andy and
journeys.
Banu on our team.
That's the name of PD's drafted team. Guys, this is a journey that I was just very confused the entire time. Did you guys catch when the one tribe was setting up drawing the rocks?
Yes.
It was rigged for
Yes.
Nate. That was
Yeah,
crazy.
they admit to it.
yeah, that was
He
wild.
talked about it.
I mean, if Jason's not smart enough to figure that out, I mean, obviously he's like you're tired and you don't have food, so you're not thinking, "Oh, this is rigged. They don't want me to go."
Yeah, so
Yeah, dude, that was so crazy.
But I think like he's going to see this. He has seen it. It's out.
yeah,
And he's going to be
it
like,
dropped last
"That's
night.
it's so obvious." I think anybody in that situation, had they slept and had food, would be like, "I'd rather like just pick it out of someone's
Yeah.
hand," or something like that.
I just thought that was a really cool thing that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Kella,
Pretty boss move.
whatever. Kella, they send MC. And then on Hina,
Yeah, they do.
Jason, or am I
Jason
getting these
Derulo.
mixed up? Is Hina the one that Jason is on? Oh yeah, but he's
Yeah.
part of.
Yes,
old,
it
he's
is.
on. He's on new
Because-
Hina, but he's
because-
part of old Hina.
Nate gets the white rock. Yes.
Yeah, so Jason wants to go, but they can't let that happen because he's a puzzle god. So Jawan decides to rig it against him. They draw rocks. Whoever gets the white rock,
The white rock or the right rock.
whoever gets the white rock wins. And Jawan makes sure that the white rock is on top and that Nate went first, blocking small guy Jason from ever having a chance.
Brutal.
I thought it was so cool.
Brutal.
I mean, I know it sucks for small boy,
Sucks for small boy.
but I mean,
Small girl.
I think it's awesome that we've got Survivor players openly rigging competition.
But also,
things.
like, that's some quick thinking there.
Yes.
It was Drawn that did that?
Yeah, Jawan.
It's quick thinking.
I mean, he had plenty of time to think about it. When
What if he lied
was
about it, too?
stealing-
What if he didn't actually do it? He thought about that story afterwards. He's like,
Yeah. So Nate and MC meet on the beach. They walk up to a pile of sandbags.
bare feet.
And a note that says you have to move the sandbags from one location to another before the timer runs out. And if you win, you keep your vote. If you fail, you lose your vote. And while they're trying to move the sandbags, Nate's trying to get to know MC. MC says she loves it. She's trying to breathe, but overall, she liked the gesture. So great move by Nate. But MC
is incredible.
Yeah, she is. And she discovers a note
Yes.
under the sandbags that says, hey, let's make this a little more interesting. There's an advantage hidden nearby under a rock near a canopy of trees. Whoever finds that advantage, they get to keep their vote while the other player has to finish the sandbags alone.
Which would have been easy for MC because she basically did all of it anyway.
Yeah,
Very
probably.
true.
But MC, she calls Nate over and they read it together. And then Nate is like, there's no way I'm beating MC in a race to find an advantage. So he pitches that they finish most of the sandbags and then look for the advantage so that everyone can be safe. And then MC goes and starts looking for the advantage. And then Nate calls her back. He's like, never mind, we're running out of time. Even though they weren't
There's
really.
like half a hourglass left.
But they finish the sandbags and they both keep their vote. And the whole thing felt like a waste of time, except Nate and MC get to know each other a little bit.
It was a waste of time aside from just once again confirming that MC is incredible.
I have some strong opinions on this.
Okay, go ahead.
The first one being, I think it was very quick thinking of Nate to come up with that idea of, hey, let's finish the sandbags.
Very smart.
Because it helps make sure that she doesn't get an advantage, but he also is like,
well, and it just kind of like further bonds them together. It's like this olive branch, like, hey, I don't want to screw you over.
yeah.
Like if I find it, I don't want you to be stuck with these, and I'm sure you don't want me to be stuck
And we
with
both
them. So
want our votes tonight.
we both want our votes. So let's
My second strong, I think, had this been any other two players on this journey, this would have been one of the most entertaining journeys ever. I don't think this is production's fault
like
that it didn't go well.
Q and Jelinski.
Like Q and Jelinski, even if it was like Riz God and Alex again, because I think what was
Are you talking about because of how incredible MC is? It like didn't even look hard.
well, and
Because
also
they
the way
would've-
that they worked together.
Yeah, when they found that MC didn't have to say, hey, come look
Yes,
at this. She
that's
could have like covered it up with a
Or,
sandbag.
Here's
or
what I
something.
would think would happen. I think this is what production wanted to happen. Someone picks up that bag. The other players all the way across the beach with a sandbag.
They go
tired.
running.
They read it. They're like, oh my God. They just take off running. Other person doesn't know what's going on. They run back. They read
Yeah.
it. Now they're scrambling. Everyone's looking for this. They forget all about the sandbags. They lose both of their votes, and maybe someone gets an advantage.
Jeff would have been like, yeah, that's what I want. No
Yeah.
votes for anybody. But
No votes for anybody. Yeah, I mean there is a world where this works out great, but I think that this is almost like a more likely outcome.
Really?
Yeah, because I think you don't want to be stuck with the rest of them either. Like you don't want like it's such a shot in the dark, if you will.
Oh.
It's such a shot in the dark so that one of you would be able to find. Like there's no other information. She's like, it's out there somewhere. Good luck.
Right.
And they're like, halfway done with these sandbags, and they're already exhausted. It makes sense to me that you would be like, well, how do I not have to do this? Like by myself. Like I would probably, I'm not in this situation. I think if I read the note first, I do think there's a world where I'm like, and maybe I should just go do this myself, but like, I don't know. It's tough, but you don't want to be stuck with the sandbags by yourself. That would suck. That would suck.
it would suck unless you've got biceps like MC.
MC's
and then
incredible.
we found out MC was bullied for those biceps, which I thought was crazy because we're all like, her arms are awesome.
MC's incredible.
I mean, we don't objectify women's bodies, but objectionally, her arms are awesome.
Strong girl MC.
Yeah.
She's incredible.
So they get back, and then Sage tells the old Hina tribe that since Uli took a shot at Hina, like, I'm with you guys. We can get Shannon out and settle the score, in this big war that's happening. And then we get Shannon in a confessional talking about how Sage doesn't really even play Survivor. She's just kind of here. Sage says that she knows Shannon thinks that. Sage says she knows Shannon thinks she's kind of stupid, but Sage is a wolf and she's ready to eat her. That's what she said. Ooh, it's a full moon on the Sabbath.
I saw a werewolf with a Chinese menu in his hand.
What's that?
Werewolves in London? You don't know that song? You guys are the music people, and you don't know one of the most famous songs ever?
I know that. It's not one of the most famous.
It's one of the most famous songs of all time.
One of the most famous
Who is it
songs
by?
ever.
Baron Zemo or something like that?
Yeah, Baron Zemo did one of the most famous songs.
Zemo? I don't know. I'm not the music guy.
I am familiar with the chorus of that song, yes.
Okay,
It's like, werewolves in London.
No, that's not how it goes.
It's werewolves in London.
That's not how it goes at all.
I was
Sing
thinking
it
of
together.
That's like if there was a Broadway show about werewolves in
All right,
London.
are you ready? Let's do this together.
Yeah, go ahead.
You lead the way.
Okay, well, I'll set it up like as if it's a musical, and then you hit the...
Okay.
Wow. I can't believe I was walking around London, and I saw...
Werewolves in London. Well, got it.
Okay, now set me up for it.
Okay. The fog was covering the ground because I saw...
Werewolf bar mitzvah, spooky, scary, boys becoming men becoming wolves.
Nothing.
You don't know that one either?
No,
You don't watch
you've never
30
seen
Rock?
30 Rock?
No, sorry, guys. I haven't seen 30
It's a good one. You should check it out. Guys, I don't know why you made me feel like I was the dumb one. How come when I don't know about things, I'm the dumb one? But when you guys don't know about things, I'm the dumb one for bringing it up.
Spiritualism.
Chase, I am so sorry if I made you feel dumb about that.
Tiananmen Square. Tiananmen Square. That's all I got to say.
I don't think. I think that you're amazing.
It's by Warren Zevon.
Yes, I know this song.
Don't get us flagged.
It's Sweet Home Alabama.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the beat.
Home Alabama.
It's the beat from All Summer Long Kid
wait.
Rock.
Chase is saying that the most famous song ever is a Kid Rock and Sweet Home Alabama amalgamation.
Well, this was before the Kid Rock song.
Hey guys, I once worked parking downtown. You know those guys that work parking for events.
Sure, yeah.
And there was a Kid Rock event.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly what you would expect.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
It was a pro wrestling crowd, baby, like an indie pro wrestling crowd.
The Kid Rock had that big MAGA concert thing around here, and several people I grew up with sent me a message being like, dude, why aren't you here? Where are you? Kid Rock's here, bro. Where are you?
Who do I know that I would assume likes Kid Rock? Chase, where's
Chase
Chase?
is the only person I know. So we get another.
I don't like Kid Rock publicly.
Yeah.
Just privately.
Ooh, werewolves in London. That's the song.
Yep. We get another installment of this just in. Savannah is talking to Baldy about what her boyfriend would be doing on this day.
I was so confused by her answer by this.
She's like, what day is it? Thursday or
Tuesday,
Friday?
Wednesday?
Tuesday?
Is it
Monday?
He's
probably
working.
Yeah, he's working.
I thought it would
But
have
then
been
he only
funny.
works 3 days a week?
Yeah, I don't know. She didn't get to say what he does because this is
Don't
when
know.
we found out that Jawan is listening in.
Did you guys catch this? I thought what happened was she was like, and he makes, and then it cuts.
Yeah, she was about to talk about that, and then we see Jawan, and then Savannah's like, I hate Jawan. He's trying to listen in on my conversation with Baldy.
I thought it would have been funny if they were like, hey, what do you think your boyfriend's doing right now? I don't know, probably cheating on me.
No way.
That would have been funny.
No.
If she said that, though, that would have been funny.
She's loyal. He's loyal.
You don't cheat on Baldy.
And now it's time.
For everybody's favorite part of the episode, it's the part where Chase breaks down the song Werewolves in London by Warren Zevon. Guys, chime in. Let me know. Do you think this is one of the most famous songs of all time? It has, let's see here.
Bold of you to assume that that other part made it in the show.
100.
Chase, you have to. You
we
have
did
to
5
admit,
minutes on Werewolves of London.
You have
exactly.
You have to admit that it being a popular song doesn't make it one of the most popular songs.
The way I classify this is if I've heard about it,
It must be one of the most popular songs.
Yeah.
and I'm not the only one that's heard about it. But the fact that I know about this song means that it's up there. And then it's got 166 million streams.
Okay.
I mean, Warren Zevon has 2 million monthly listeners, and I don't think they're listening to Lawyers, Gun, and Money. They're listening to Werewolves of London.
Yeah.
Okay. And PD, please stop trying to censor me.
What do you mean?
You
trying to
said
censor
bold of you to assume that even made the show.
Oh yeah, because there's 5 minutes of werewolves.
It was
in London,
great
so
entertainment.
We'll
Hello,
see.
I'm making the fucking merge, baby.
We've only done 43 minutes. There's plenty of time for the 5 minutes of Warren Zevon Werewolves of London talk.
I don't know.
Come
We'll
on,
see.
dude. Anyway,
We'll
guys,
see how I feel.
I think it's going to make it.
challenge.
I think it's going to make
It's time to talk about the challenge.
Yes!
That's the real favorite part of the episode. I
Challenges
love
got
this
good.
challenge.
Yeah, they've been good the past couple weeks.
Dude, this was like an old school
Yeah, this was a great challenge.
challenge.
Mm-hmm.
The players
All
have
we
to-
want out of a challenge is for them to almost die. Is that
Yes.
too
Yeah.
much to ask?
That's what they do in
To push
Australia.
them to exhaustion.
and no puzzle.
No puzzle.
2 weeks in a row, no puzzle.
Big deal.
The players have to swim from a platform to a bamboo cage. They have to climb up and over the cage, which we used to see a ton in the old era. You got to pick up the cage under the water, carry it up onto the beach. Then one person has to dig a hole in the sand under the cage to squeeze through.
Classic.
And then this was crazy to me. They're like super far away from these like basketball
Yeah, they're
net style
far.
things, and they've just got to yeet these things.
Which is challenging because you have this cage that's basically acting as, a Wimby
And it's-
defender.
and it's like a 12-foot
yeah,
cage.
it's huge. You're literally playing basketball against Wimby in this moment, and good luck.
Dude. And so, oh my God. Okay. You got Rizzo,
Right.
who immediately just became the most like cool person ever, like the most
RIZGOD.
confident.
So what you have here is you have Adam, right? What's his name? Alex. You have Alex over there who's trying to just ball out, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Rizzo goes granny shot, makes it immediately.
Dude, it was so
Alex
sick.
sees it and goes, "We can do granny," and he switches to granny, and that's
Starts
all he needed.
nailing 'em
Starts
back to back.
nailing them. There's something to that.
But y'all
sometimes you
skipped
gotta go
over.
granny.
He was
you
so
skipped
sick.
over the best part of this. The best part was when, who is it? It was I can't remember the tribe names. It was the tribe that has Jawan on it.
Mhm.
Is that Kella? Okay, Kella. They're kind of behind, and then Jawan just goes Spartan warrior
Well, yeah,
mode.
I was going
for
to get
some
into this,
reason.
but I was just wanting to talk about how cool
Yeah.
the basketball
Yeah.
stuff was. But for me, my favorite part of the challenge, and I saw some people making fun of it online, I thought it was sick. The Yellow Tribe
Struggling.
cannot get their cage,
Struggling.
right? And it's mostly because of small boy Jason.
Small boy Jason
can't even
struggling.
lift up his side of the cage, right? And where this is kind of like really on character and on brand for him is like, no one else seems to be having that kind of trouble at this stage of the game or the stage of the challenge.
Yep.
Small boy Jason, who's talked all in the preseason about how small he is.
Small boy.
He's so good at puzzles, but he
small.
doesn't have strength. Can't even get his side up. And then, in one of the coolest little fun edits, super slow motion.
Yeah,
we see Jawan just rampaging, picking up the cage. We see the other players on his tribe. They lift up the cage. They start flying on the beach,
Yeah.
leaving the blue tribe in the dust. It was awesome.
I laughed my ass off seeing Jawan treating it like he's going to war, and he's like,
Left, right.
The funniest part of it,
It was
though,
it was a really cool edit. But they have obviously small boy Jason.
Yes.
They also have Baldy, who hasn't
was
had
grinding, though.
anything
That's right.
in 10 days. She obviously she's trying, but like they're both on the same side.
Yes.
So the cage is kind of like, cattywampus
Yes.
because we have strong boy and then we have
small
boy and someone who has nothing
No
in
nutrients.
no nutrients.
Sophie did her best.
The funniest part,
crushed
she did
it.
awesome. In that cool edit, it was Jawan and her.
Like she's
picking that cage up.
Incredible.
Funniest part is you get these super slow motion 8K shots, grinding, hard cut, regular speed. They're barely moving.
But they made it.
It was
They
so
made
sick. It was so sick.
But yeah, Rizgod, RIZGODB, Rizgod baby.
Yes.
He is granny shotting. He's doing his thing.
Dude, it's so
Jason's rebounding for him, throws the ball. Rizgod tries to catch it and just whacks Baldy in the head.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, sorry." And he like just taps her head, like holds it, like, "Hey, are you okay?" It was very sweet.
Yeah. Another thing that needs to be brought up is Nate losing his temper with Rizgod during this challenge.
Shut up. It was just a brief, but you know what? Who hasn't?
Dude,
in the moment?
it was the kind of thing where I don't know if they just don't usually include it lately in the show, but it was really kind of jarring.
It has to. That has to happen all the time.
You would think.
Yeah.
Riz God is just kind of doing the basic, come on, guys, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. And Nate kind of lost his temper, goes, shut up, I'm doing it.
I'm doing
and
it.
like really aggressive. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Has Nate ever been on a sports team? That's kind of just what people do, right?
Right. No,
Just yell stuff.
I'm not saying he did anything wrong.
No,
I'm just saying,
no.
they don't
Yeah.
usually show that in Survivor.
I
Yeah,
think
but it is funny
both reactions are totally valid. Like you have the guy who's trying to inspire, and like some people take to that, and other people are like, I just want to focus.
Right.
Yeah.
And you yelling at me to focus is causing me not to be able to focus.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just thought that was
So
interesting.
shut up. But yeah, even though Riz God got the granny shot early, Alex obviously stole his game plan of granny shot and was able to make the 3 shots.
It was awesome.
Yeah. Great challenge.
That means Baldy is going to tribal once again.
you hate to see it.
Yeah, you do hate to see it. But wasn't there? There's something on the end of this. Oh yeah, the chickens, right? They
Yes,
got,
they get chickens.
yeah. So basically, the reward for this one is a Survivor Classic. You get the rooster and then a couple hens.
We're back,
which means you
baby.
can kill the rooster
If you want
Yep.
if you want to, and then you have hens that lay eggs, and you typically don't want to kill the hens because they lay eggs.
Yes. Yep. And now it's everybody's favorite part of the episode. It's kill that chicken time.
Kill that
This was-
chicken.
Yeah, new segment. Kill that chicken with Bran. That's we're branding it. Is kill that chicken with Bran. Everybody's favorite part of
This
the
is
Survivor.
definitely going to be a weekly segment. I can't wait to. This is really going to kind of take on a life of its own. So everybody's like, we're in it. We just want to kill one thing and eat it. Like we deserve it. We earned it. That was a very draining challenge.
Yeah.
We have to do this. And so they're then faced with the decision. Well, who's going to do it?
Yeah.
And most everybody's like,
Not me.
can't do it. They scurry off. That leaves Alex and what's his name? Steven.
Yep.
Alex and Steven to kill the chicken.
But Shannon did thank the chicken for its life force energy.
Prayed over.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, chicken. Deucing out. Have a good one. And so Steven and Alex are left to kill a chicken, something that they've never done before.
Yeah.
We got to hear a little bit of
You
it.
got to hear a little bit of it.
What'd you guys think?
This is a classic, break the neck.
Did you guys? Were you glad this was on TV?
I don't know. I had headphones in, so I could really hear the chicken screaming.
I also had headphones in. I like it.
Really?
I just
The
think
chicken
it's
screaming, you liked it?
yeah. I think it's an important part of getting you into getting you as close to being in the action as possible.
That's fair.
And showing you Did they overreact? I don't know. I've never killed a chicken.
I don't think they overreacted.
I don't think they overreacted at all.
Yeah, it's all I'm saying.
It was
We've
funny.
never had somebody kill a chicken and then say that was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
Yeah.
Usually on Survivor, you kill the chicken and you're
it's
like,
over.
heck yeah, we're doing it. Both Steven and Alex
It was
really
like they just
struggled.
got back from Nam.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
how you feeling?
Yeah,
He's like, this is the hardest thing.
that was the
I've ever
hardest thing I've ever
done.
done.
I don't blame him. This did not go over well in the live chat last night.
Really, They didn't
Everyone
like it.
did not want this on their TV screen.
Really?
Yeah, and I was one of them. I was
I mean,
like, I didn't need to see this.
Okay,
Soft.
You just were on my side.
No, I wasn't on your side. I was saying, killing a chicken is kind of like the people who had to do it. I understand why they'd be a little shook up about, I just had to kill something. But I'm saying, for people in our Patreon and you to be like, get it off my TV, that's a little bit.
Okay, that's not what I said. I didn't say get it off my TV.
get it off.
I said I didn't
Hey,
need to see that.
You called the FCC and you're like, hey, they're
I
killing
called
chickens
PETA.
on Survivor.
I called PETA immediately. I
will say they said we're not doing chickens anymore. And they brought them back last season, and then this season they're like, let's show it all.
And 40.
They have swung so far. They went, we're not doing it anymore. It upsets people to crack, snap. Oh my gosh, that was the hardest thing I've ever done.
I just don't appreciate how PD went from, I had headphones in, that was not fun, to, I think Chase is soft, man. I think we should kill more chickens.
I was just saying listening to it. Usually we don't get to hear the sounds of the chicken being like, oh, it's time for me to die now.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
But
I don't know if that. I feel like every time they kill a chicken on Survivor, you hear like,
yeah, I guess so.
It's like it's a part of it.
I was just saying it was different for me and Bran because we had headphones in.
I think the reason why this, I don't know, the difference here to me wasn't that we heard chicken go bok bok bok, then suddenly no bok bok boks.
Right.
It was the fact that they both really seemed to struggle with it.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
Yeah, Alex, he had kind
which
of a
I
moral
think
dilemma.
really heightens the difficulty of that scene.
And then
to me. But maybe
Steven-
I'm out of line here.
I just felt bad for the chicken.
Yeah.
Is that crazy to say? I felt bad for the chicken.
But we're still good to go to Bojangles later, right?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Well, of course. But
Of
I mean,
course.
as long as they're not killing that chicken back there in front of me,
Yeah.
As
What if
long
that
as
was-
it happens far away from me.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. How many people do you think would turn vegetarian if in order to eat meat, you had to see the thing you were going to eat?
Or you had to kill it yourself, or you had to watch it.
You just had to watch it.
Not that. I don't think that.
You think
many
you'd
people-
get over it?
I think they'd get over it. Yeah.
Now, if you had to kill it yourself, probably be very different.
I think that's what Bran was saying, right? You have to kill it
No.
yourself.
I like. No, I was saying,
You had
what
to
if you
watch
just have?
it.
What if you
Okay.
just have to see it? Because that was part of the hard thing about that. Like, obviously,
Yes.
we're not killing it, but we
Yeah.
do have to watch it. And a lot of people walked away because they don't want to see that.
Right.
They don't want to see that.
Yeah.
And then Steven said the only time I ever had to kill something was my roommate's dog. And then Alex is like, whoa, wait a second. What are you talking about? And then he said, oh, wait, sorry, I said that up badly. My roommate's dog had a rat, and I had to kill the rat.
Hey, how many people think he killed that dog and realized he shouldn't have said that on TV?
I don't know. But Detective Segretti got a confessional next. She is cool. She was talking about how chicken is awesome and how it gives the tribe an advantage. And
What's wrong?
I feel bad for Segretti. That's what's wrong. That she finally gets to talk and she's just like, chicken's good.
Detective Segretti is on the case.
Chicken? Good.
I liked Segretti. When I was doing the research, I thought Segretti was going to be a fun character. And
so
I
you're
feel like
depressed about it.
they're not showing her enough.
I agree. She's on my team, so I'm especially depressed.
Yeah. I made a sound drop for her, and then CBS is just like giving her nothing except chicken's awesome. Go
We
chicken.
saw a little bit of her this episode, though.
And this was it.
Well, yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
On Hina, Baldy's feeling it. She's low energy. It's a real Jeb Bush situation. And,
Please clap.
Please clap. She's been to 5 tribals in a row. So she should get a pass. She's a tired queen.
She's a tired queen.
Jonathan was in the chat being like, Baldy's just going to give up.
Yeah.
Baldy should just give it. Like,
What
screw
are you
you,
talking
Jonathan.
about?
Baldy
You
would
suck.
never.
She
Yeah.
would never quit. I think she could win this season.
Baldy
actually.
did our intro this week. She's awesome.
Shout out
And
Baldy.
Jonathan sucks.
Yeah,
All right.
Jonathan's not even here. Baldy showed up.
I can't wait for Jonathan to listen to this episode and hear me say I hate him and he sucks like
I think
5,
he's-
10
I
different
think
times.
he's nice.
He's, you know what I'll say about Jonathan? He is a good musician. Bad person, good musician.
He's like Kanye West.
Yeah. Savannah says that Jason is
He's not like Kanye West.
He's a lot like Kanye West in almost every way you can think of.
Yeah. Last time I saw Jonathan, he had a net, like a fishing net, and a yoo-hoo. And
I think I missed out on some sort of lore of Kanye.
yeah, Google it.
I
Savannah says
don't
that
want to.
Savannah says Jason is the obvious vote, but if he plays his shot in the dark, then Jawan, because this just in, Savannah hates Jawan. She would go with Jawan if Jason plays the shot in the dark.
Yeah.
So Savannah says this isn't a simple vote because this vote decides if they're really starting the war, even though technically the war was, it was old Hina's fault. They were chanting, and we all know chanting means war, so they started the war, but
Yes.
voting out Jawan would be like really, really starting the war. So now we go to tribal.
Can we talk about what's happened here, though? Because she tries to basically, she's like, hey, Jason, if you want to make a move, you have to basically convince people that you can be the bridge, come merge, to kind of allow things to happen because you've been on both tribes. And so Jason runs with this, right?
Yes.
And is kind of pushing this like, hey, let's vote out Jawan, do this thing. I don't know how we get from that to what his vote ends up being.
Yeah, we need to break this down because there's a lot of theories about.
Okay,
this.
great.
So basically,
does anything happen at Tribal that we like is really groundbreaking, or can we just talk about the vote?
I mean, I wrote a couple things down.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, go ahead.
None
and
of
we'll
it,
talk about this.
None of it's groundbreaking.
Okay,
I'll
great.
say that.
So it's a pretty clean vote. Everybody just decides we're just going to vote out Jason. Jason votes for Rizzo.
Yeah, everyone was confused.
What the heck? Because the whole leading up to it, it's like, hey, we should vote for Jawan.
He said, "I think we should vote for Rizzo to Jawan."
And
Who did?
Jason.
But why
Really?
wouldn't Jason? Because
Why-
the whole conversation he has with Savannah is we're trying to get everybody to put it on Jawan.
Jawan was trying to make Jason feel comfortable, and so he doesn't play the shot in the dark, and that's why Jason
Savannah was
felt-
trying to make him feel comfortable.
I mean, Jawan was trying to make Jason feel comfortable, so he didn't play the shot in the dark. And then Jason tells Jawan, like, we should vote for Rizzo. That's what happened.
But I guess
no, I know
but-
that happened.
Yeah,
but it
but
doesn't make
I
sense
ass-
to what else was.
I
happening.
assumed he said that because he's not going to tell him that he's voting for
Him.
Jawan.
Yeah,
Like the rest of the conversations with everybody else was like, hey, Jawan's the target.
because it was
if not you,
yeah.
it's
it was
Jawan.
either Jawan or Jason.
Yeah, I don't know how Rizzo got his name thrown in.
yeah, that's what's very weird.
Like I understand what you're saying. To me, I had always assumed that was just what he's saying to
Yeah.
Jawan,
Yeah,
so
I'm
that
the same
Jawan
thing.
doesn't get suspicious, right? And
But
then
then he
turns out,
actually did
no, I actually am going to vote for Rizzo, even though no one else is like, yeah, let's do that.
yeah, because even when he was planning with the others about trying to get Jawan out, no one was ever like, well, let's throw votes on Rizzo.
Well, I guess because Jason knows that, like, I mean, it's either him or maybe he could possibly try to get something else to happen. So he tells Jawan Rizzo, and maybe in hopes that Jawan would pull some votes.
And then
To
just
their
two
side,
votes for
then-
Rizzo.
It's just such a bold. It's just such a
yeah.
bold move to have one person be like, "Okay, interesting," when multiple other people have told you
Your best chance is
your
Jawan.
best chance is Jawan.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Tribal in general was weird. We got Savannah telling us that hunger is something that normal people will never understand, which is totally true until you remember that things like poverty exist.
A lot of
Not
people.
poverty.
Not
I
poverty.
think what she was saying, which again, not entirely true. I think she was saying like all of those things at once aren't things that like hunger, not sleeping,
and stress. Normal
Again,
people never have experienced
poverty
that.
exists. That like not having enough money impacts all of those things.
Yeah.
But I guess her point stands a little bit. It's like what she's saying is no one can know exactly what it's like to be a survivor.
Yeah, normal people can never understand the stress of trying to win $1 million from CBS.
That's exactly right. I love
Yeah.
CBS.
I think maybe a better way she could have framed
I'm
it.
appreciative for CBS. I love CBS.
Thanks, Riley.
The best way that she could have framed it is like, imagine an NFL player who also doesn't get to eat or sleep. You know what I mean? Because it's like you're doing physical activities, but it's like, people work blue collar manual labor jobs all day long and they can't
don't make
afford-
enough money.
Yeah.
Have a hard time eating, which causes you to have a hard time sleeping.
Works third shift, so doesn't sleep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's bad taste. But I see where she's coming
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we got Jawan saying, "Hey, Uncle Jeff, I'm not the most confident speaker. Group settings make me uncomfortable, so I'm sorry if I get nervous." And then Rizzo gives him a weird pep talk where he's like, Survivor makes you question if you're a good person. And the fact that you applied means you can do anything. Then Baldy was talking about
basically proving his point that he's not a good speaker.
Yeah.
And that everybody else is.
Oh, yeah, Rizzo, his answer wasn't good either. Baldy was talking about how Survivor comes to you like a tsunami, and it even comes to you like a motherquake too. Little 47 reference for anybody out there who was paying attention to Sue's Twitter during season 47. Tsunami and motherquake. Jason gets voted out. Yep.
Jason Derulo.
Small guy Jason.
Yeah.
Gone from Jonathan's team. That was Jonathan's number one pick.
Yes, and we have a clip, I guess.
Yeah,
from
from
John. Can you
Jonathan.
play
Yep,
it? Because
I can play it.
the audio is weird for me, so I gave up.
This is just a heads up, 1 minute and 22 seconds long.
All right.
Does it need to be?
What's up, podcast family? First time merger, second time making, third time the. Anyway, I am reporting in as this season's
Swing and a
most
miss.
eligible and popular host, apparently. I love to see it. I love to see a redemption arc. and I get sick. I get sick of the hate, and that's why I've started the Steelers, and we've got a family of love and of potential crime. We haven't figured that part out yet, but we're working on it. Anyway, I'm just here to say that Jason, we loved Jason, but he had to go. You know, we had to get the dead weight off of the team, and not that I'm saying he was dead weight, but I'm going to say that we're okay because you know what? The dice made the decisions, and if the dice wants it, the dice gets what the dice wants, and we're okay with that. We're simply followers of the dice. That's what we're going to go by. Steelers family, we're going by followers of the dice and followers of me. So, anyway, update in my Charles Manson book because I knew y'all were interested in that. Things got pretty crazy at this point in the story, a lot of investigation. So, you know, would recommend reading more about Charles Manson.
That's how it ends. Jonathan.
I also like how he was talking as if he killed Jason.
Yeah.
I don't. That whole thing, he could have just that could have been an email. It could have been a one-line email. It's like the dice gets what the dice wants, and we're fine. Yeah. But he managed to say that for a minute and 20 seconds. Yeah. Remarkable. But, Jonathan is a lot of things. Long-winded is probably the main one.
Yeah. But I guess I'm intrigued by next episode. I didn't watch whatever you just said about the going back to 3 tribes. Kind of hate that. I hope we don't do that, but apparently we're going to do that.
We'll just do it for 1 week, which feels like a waste of time.
It does feel like a waste of time.
But I hope that it does.
You know how we've just started
negative Nancy's.
Well, I'm just saying, you know how when we went to 2 tribes and we just kind of really started to hit our stride with getting to know everybody?
Yeah.
What if we split it up more?
Yeah, and just for 1 week.
Twist, brother. You don't know if it's for 1 week. You're just making that up. You don't know.
I'm pretty sure, just based off.
Prove it.
I can't get back to
I literally can't. I can't prove it.
Next week, you're like, I told you.
Because the next week is going to be like, the merge.
Yeah. Also,
drop your bobs.
What if it's a Survivor fake out? What if they built a merge and then they're like, psych?
Jonathan is also just a liar. That was his first pick. That was the first person on his team.
Yeah, what makes him a liar, though?
What makes him a liar is he's acting like no big deal.
Yeah, he called him dead weight.
Dead weight. The dice picked him, guys.
So that means all the picks are useless because dice did it. Then
well, remember he picked one of them himself, and that was Jake. And he's been gone.
Yeah, it's a disaster for his team, his fans, and his little cult. It is a cult. He's been talking about Manson a lot.
So many people locked into his team, and I have so few.
Yeah.
Well, that's life sometimes.
But it's a cult, and they're delusional because Jonathan has a terrible team, and he's going to be the first one eliminated.
Yeah, he is down to 2 players. Bran still has all 4. Me and PD have only lost 1 each. Yeah. I hope Jonathan gets gone before merge. Yeah. That would be so funny.
That'd be great. But we'll find out. He's the guy. I guess he's got 1 week.
Yeah.
It's been 1 week. Spare Naked Ladies is one of the most popular songs.
Yeah, dude, I can't say anything.
One of the most popular songs.
Anything else for the people?
I hope that there are listeners out there who think I legitimately hate Jonathan.
I think you legitimately hate Jonathan.
Maybe a little.
I think he's nice.
I love him.
He does good music.
Yeah. I think he's nice.
His wife is cool.
We're going to win this thing.
Join the Patreon. Mistake.
Mother Queen.
Baldy.
You're about to hear some ads that help keep the lights on here in the old studio. Thanks for listening or don't listen. It's really up to you at this point. It's at the end of the show. I mean, you're listening to me. Hi. But here they come. I promise they're coming. Yep, here they are. Happy day.